Okay, yesterday I think some properties of some 5-6 properties we wrote of this standard ellipse. What was that? Okay. X square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. A greater than b greater than 0. We wrote the two ends of major axis, two ends of minor axis, the two foci, and four ends of lattice rectum, center, and eccentricity. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have you written 6 points?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now they are all points. Now we'll write about equations. Okay, 7th one. Not visible. Okay. Yeah. 7th one, equation of major x. Their x-axis, so y equal to 0. And equation of minor x is y-axis, which is x equal to 0. Next to the two directrices. Equation of directrices. X equal to a by e, comma x is equal to minus a by e. Equation of lattice rectum. That is these two lattice rectums. X equal to AE and x equal to minus A. Okay, that's all I think about equations. Now length. Length of major axis is equal to 2A. Length of minor axis is equal to 2B. Length of lattice rectum is this is b square by a, this is b square by a, so 2b square by a. Distance between foci. This is AE, this is AE, so it will be 2AE. And the distance between directrices. 2A by E. Because from here to here A by E, from here to here A by E, the total distance between directrices is 2A by E. Is anybody any doubt? Please ask. Neha, is the board clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Harshita, Srija, is the board clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody completed all these points?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm not going to write, but total we have to do 4 cases. This is the first case we're done. Next is translated version of this. Let's say I have an ellipse like this. Sorry. This is h comma k, and the 2 foci are here, 2 directrices are here. The equation of this will be x minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square equal to 1. And again a greater than b greater than 0. Okay, you can write all the 15 points once again. What is the first point? Eccentricity. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, eccentricity will be same. Root over a square minus b square by a square. Next is what? Center. Huh?
Center, sir.
Okay. Vertices or ends of major axis will be h plus a comma 0, h minus a comma 0. Take all the previous formulas. So if it is point, add h and add k to the k also. For x coordinate, add h. For y coordinate, add k. Any equation means write x as x minus h and y as y minus k. I'm not writing. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, please.
the center will be h comma k or 0 comma 0, sir.
Center is h comma k, not 0 comma. At add h. Earlier it is 0 comma 0. Now it is h comma. Thank you. Okay. Those who completed all the 15 points of this. Next one is rotated one. When it is x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, where b greater than a greater than c. And we completed all the 15 points for this translated case.
I'm in the 10th point.
Okay. Okay, tell me up to 8 points. First 3 are done. Tell me the 4th point, Anvik.
H comma k plus a.
Which one are you talking about?
Ends of the minor axis.
Okay. H comma
K plus a.
K plus A or K plus B?
Sorry, k plus b.
H comma K plus B.
Comma h comma k minus b.
Yes. Next 5th point.
Foci is equal to ae plus h comma k. H minus ae comma k.
Okay. H plus AE comma K. H minus AE comma K. Okay. Next.
I didn't get this.
Ends of lattice rectum. Right?
Yes.
Ends of lattice rectum earlier AE comma B square by A.
Yes.
There are 4 such points. Simply add H, add K. H plus AE comma K plus B square by A. Actually, H plus R minus AE, K plus R minus B square by A. You can take plus plus, plus minus, minus plus, minus minus in the 4 cases. Right?
Equation of major axis. Y is equal to b.
No, B.
Y is
Equation earlier Y equal to 0, now Y minus K equal to 0. Simply replace Y with Y minus K in equation. In X replace with X minus H. Okay. So equation of major axis Y minus K equal to 0. Okay.
equation of minor axis. X minus h is equal to 0. Equation of directrix. X is equal to h plus a by e.
Correct.
X is equal to h minus a by e.
Yes. Correct.
Equation of lattice rectum. X minus h is equal to a by ae. X minus h is equal to minus ae.
All right. Okay, fine. Everybody else got the same answers like this, or anybody any doubt?
All right, sir.
Okay. Neha, you could write all these things on your own. Chandni, you completed all these things?
Right.
Still writing. Okay, fine. So I'm not purposely writing, because if I write, some people will just copy. At least they have to think. Length doesn't change at all, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, b greater than a greater than 0. Figure will be like this. Where it intersects x-axis, the point doesn't change. When you put y equal to 0, you'll get x equal to plus or minus a. So a comma 0 minus a comma, they're fixed. This is 0 comma b, this is 0 comma minus b fixed. But now a comma 0 is not end of major axis, rather it is end of
Minor axis.
this is shorter and this is longer. Very first point, basically this is like 90 degrees rotation of the previous one. X becomes y and y becomes x. So in any equation, write x as y and y as x. Any point, interchange x and y coordinates, and wherever a is there, write b, and wherever b is there, write a. So here, the foci will be here, and the directrices will be like this. Okay, and the lattice rectum ends will be here. This is not, earlier it is AE comma 0, right? Now it will become BE comma 0. A becomes B and they get interchange 0 comma B. So this point is 0 comma B. This is 0 comma minus B. This point earlier and lattice rectum is the B square by A. Now it is B becomes A and A becomes B, A square by B. So this point is A square by B comma B. This is a minus a square by b comma b. This is a square by b comma minus b. This is minus a square by b comma minus b. Taylor directrix is x equal to a by e. Now it is y equal to b by a. This is y equal to minus b. Now because this is a smaller number, I should write somewhere in its place. So and write here. A square is equal to b square into 1 minus e. That is b square e square equal to b square minus a square, and eccentricity is root over b square minus a square by b square, or root over 1 minus a by b whole square. Okay, very first point for this, eccentricity is root over b square minus a square by b square. Wherever a is there, you have to write b, and wherever b is there, you have to write b. Second, center is same. Ends of major axis. Zero comma b, 0 comma minus. Ends of minor axis. A comma 0 minus a comma 0. So major axis and ends of minor axis. Four 0 comma b, 0 comma minus b. Ends of letter set. A square by b comma b, a square by b comma minus b, minus a square by comma b, minus a square by b comma minus b. All the points are over. Now equations. Equation of major axis is y-axis, x equal to 0. Equation of minor axis, that is x-axis, which is y equal to 0. Equation of directrices, y equal to b by e, y equal to minus b by e. Okay, first of all, the second case, the translated case, everybody completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So listen, the rotated one here, that is denominator of y square is bigger than denominator of x square. Then how to get any formulas? Take the previous formulas. Wherever a is there, substitute b. Wherever b is there, substitute a. Wherever x is there, substitute y. Wherever y is there, substitute x. Even here, okay, we can understand from here, but earlier we have ae comma b square by a. Now a became b, b became a, and this came here, this came here. That's how we got this. We can also see it in the figure. Okay. Next points I am not going to write. You can write yourself. Length of major axis will be 2b. Length of minor axis will be 2a. Length of lattice rectum will be 2a square by b. Earlier 2b square by a, now 2a square by b. Distance between the foci 2b. Distance between directrices is 2b by. So try to complete all the 15 points for this. Okay, those who completed all the 15 points, what's the next thing you are going to do?
So translate the h comma k.
Yeah, maybe boring, but finish it. Okay. X minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square equal to 1. Those who completed all these 15 points, case 4 you write. Anushka, you completed the previous one, all the 15 points?
Yes, sir. Previous.
Okay. Okay. Even this one also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All those distances also, 15 points. Okay. Okay, somebody completed fourth case, it's good. Or leave enough gap for that fourth case, translated version. Try to fill on your own. I'm not planning to write. X minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square, where b is greater than a greater than 0. Okay. Generally, in the beginning, we'll find two kinds of questions. That is, ellipse will be given and they'll ask some details of the ellipse. If they give, let us say, don't have to write this, 9x square plus 16y square equal to 144. They ask focus and direct length, ends of lattice rectum something. Just divide with 144, we'll get x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. This is a square, this is b square. Use all the formulas, you will get whatever is required. But sometimes you may have like 9x square minus 36x plus 16y square minus 32y plus some 24 equal to 0. If somebody asks me what are the ends of lattice rectum of this ellipse, don't write, just only listen. What are the ends of lattice rectum of this ellipse? What should I do?
Sir, first convert into x minus x1 by a whole square plus y1 by b whole square.
Yeah, first thing is take these x terms and make perfect square. Let us take 9 common, we'll get x square minus 4x. From these two, take 16 common, we'll get y square minus 2y equal to minus 24. Whatever is required to make perfect square, add it. For example, this one, I can write x minus 2 whole square, but for that I took 9 into 4, 36 I have to add. 36 minus 24. This I can write y minus 1 whole square. For that, I have to add 1, which is 16. Plus 16. Okay. Yeah. So what is that? That's 12, some 28 or some. Yeah. Now divide by 28, we'll get x minus 2 whole square by 28 by 9, y minus 1 whole square by 28 by 16 equal to 1. Something like this. Okay. So when you don't have x term y term, things are easy. When you have x term y term, take suitable numbers common, make perfect square, adjust the constant, divide with the constant. Finally, you get x minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b equal to 1. After that, you see out of these two, which is bigger. And then this will become a square, this will become b square, and use the formula accordingly. I'm not planning to do any such questions. Okay. Already parabola were done in the beginning. So process is similar. Okay, we may do one or two other questions where if ellipse equation is given, ask this any one of these characters, we can based on this formula we can find. Sometimes they'll give some details and ask the ellipse equation. Let us do one or two questions just for to become familiar with the language of this. Question 1. Find the equation of ellipse. With the foci as (7, 2, 11, 2). 7, 2, 11, 2. One end of major axis as 15, 2. Find equation of the ellipse with foci as 7, 2, 11, 2. 7, 2, 11, 2. And one end of major axis 15, 2. Try to draw a rough figure of the ellipse, mark these points. All of them have same y coordinate, so it must be a horizontal ellipse like this. Maybe translated, of course. Foci is here. So this is 7, 2. This is 11, 2. Their midpoint is 9, 2, and this is 15, 2. Okay, right? So obviously center is 9, 2. The midpoint of the two foci. Even though we translated this, the distance between center and the focus is AE only, right? That doesn't change. 0, 0, AE, 0 may change to H plus H, K, H plus AE, K, but the relative distance between these two doesn't change. So AE is equal to 11 minus 9. And this distance will be A, length, semi-major axis. Semi-major axis means half of major axis. Semi-minor axis means half of minor axis. So this is A, this is A, this is B, this is B. So A value is 15 minus 9, which is 6. Even if you translate it, rotate it, the relative distances ratio doesn't change. This will be AE, from here to here will be A, those kind of relations. Okay, now I want to find B. B square equal to A square minus A square E square. We know that. This is 6 square, this is 2 square. 36 minus 4, 32. Now, x minus h whole square by A square plus y minus k whole square by B square equal to 1. That is x minus 9 whole square by 36 y minus 2 whole square by 32 equal to 1. Is it all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So ellipse given, asking details. I am not doing any questions because you have some idea how to do it. Some details are given. We have to find ellipse equation. We may do few questions. Okay, everybody completed this? Whoever not completed the previous fourth case, we left enough gap, right? Anushka, when you are sending the notes, you will send fourth case also all the points, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, next question. Find the equation of ellipse with ends of major axis as 9,4 and 19,4. One end of minor axis as 16,4. And the equation ends of major axis 9,4 and 19,4. One end of minor axis 16,4. Wait. I want to change this. Sorry. 9,4 and 9,24. Then 11,4. Sorry. Find equation ellipse with ends of major axis 9,4 and 9,24. One end of minor axis 11,14. Try to draw a rough figure. Okay, this is a vertical ellipse or horizontal ellipse?
Vertical ellipse.
Vertical ellipse. And the center is?
9,40.
Okay. This distance, normally a semi-major axis we call A, but here we call it as B. So what's the distance between these two? 10 units here, right? So here B is equal to 10. And this is A. Okay. Even though they are translated, for a horizontal ellipse, this is A and this is B. For a vertical ellipse, this is same A, this is okay. Okay. Okay, so here A value is 2, the relative distance between them, the semi-minor axis. Okay. So what is the formula we have? X minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square equal to 1. So everything is known, very easy. X minus 9 whole square by 2 square plus y minus 14 whole square by 10 square equal to 1. You know center, you know semi-minor axis and semi-major axis. It is a horizontal one. I should have written semi-major axis here, semi-minor axis here square. Now it reverse, but whatever it is, always this length square will come here, this length square will come. Okay, everybody completed the second one? Any doubt? Okay, I'm going to erase this. Okay, third question. Find the equation of ellipse with foci as 3, 3 and 5, 5. And one end of major axis as 6, 6. Try to draw a figure of this. It's neither horizontal nor vertical, rotated one. So I cannot use any one of the four formulas that I told. Answer will not be in the form of x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 or x minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b equal to 1. This is 3, 3, this is 4, 4, this is 5, 5, this is 6, 6. Because it's a rotated and translated, none of the formulas that we discussed will work. But let us see if anybody wants to tell what is the eccentricity of this ellipse. What is the eccentricity of this ellipse?
One by root 1 by 2.
1 by 2. Why you want to say 1 by 2?
The distance between the center to Foci and center to that vertex are root 2 and 2 root 2, sir.
Yeah, this is AE always. Okay, and this will be A. That means even though we will not write answer as x minus h whole square by a square and all that, but the relative distance doesn't change the ratio. This distance by this distance is always eccentricity. So I can say here AE is distance from here to here, root 2. And from here to here distance is A, semi-major axis. This is AE and this is A. So that will be 2 root. Now if we divide them, E will come 1 by 2. E is equal to AE by A root 2 by 2 root 2. So eccentricity is 1 by 2. Okay. Anybody want to give me an idea how to find directrix equation or how to find ellipse equation?
Sir,
Yes, please.
rotate the major axis vertically or horizontally and shift the origin to 0, 0.
Yeah, you have to do rotation and you have to do translation, find the answer, and then that you have to translate and rotate to get it back also. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that is also quite nice. Somebody can take a normal ellipse like this with this distance as root 2, this distance as 2 root 2, find the answer, then translate the center to 44 and then rotate by 45 degrees. That's good. Any other method anybody want to say?
Sir, SP square equals E square into PM square, sir.
Yeah, you can use original definition, but for that you have to know directrix, right? Any idea how to find directrix?
Sir, distance between focus and directrix is A by E, sir. We will find the
Distance between focus and directrix is not A by E. From center to directrix is A by E.
center to.
Yeah. Yeah, by using this distance, it is possible to find the directrix. This is A by E. What is A value? 2 root 2 by 1 by 2. It will become 4 root 2. So, A by E is equal to 2 root 2 by 1 by 2 is 4 root 2. If this distance is 4 root 2, I think based on parametric form, I can tell what is this point is 8, 8. Because if you want this distance 4 root 2, you have to travel 4 here, because it is already 45 degrees flat. I can use parametric forms. X1 plus R cos theta, Y1 plus R sin theta, X1, Y1 known, R is known, theta is 45 degrees. Same thing will come. So based on this distance, I got 8, 8 because 4 root 2 means this is 4, this is 4, this is 4 root 2. That. Travel horizontally 4, vertically 4. Okay. But how to find that line?
Sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, instead taking that point, if you take origin as the end of other directrix, we can get easy to know. Sir.
Okay, that is also okay. We want to take instead.
We can get the equation x equals to minus y.
Okay. So if you would find this one, that is 4 down and 4 back, you will get this what do you call it? This directrix where it is meeting major axis, the origin. Yeah. So 4 down and 4 left. Okay. So based on a by e equal to 4 by root 2 using parametric forms, you can find this point and this point. If you use this focus, this directrix, or you can use this focus and this directrix, you get same answer. Yeah. What is the slope of this line? 1. Slope of this line is -1. So for this slope is 1. For this slope is -1. Then equation of this line is x plus y equal to 0. Equation of this line is x plus y equal to 16. Now I know focus, I know directrix, I can now eccentricity, I can use S equal to E into P. Distance to focus is root over x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square. And eccentricity is 1 by 2. And PM is distance to directrix is mod x plus y by root. That's it. 2 root 2 square it will get 8 times x square plus y square minus 6x minus 6y plus 18 is x square plus y square plus 2x. Bring it one side, you will get. In ellipse equation, it is not necessary to have x square y square coefficient same, but we can have nothing wrong. So 7x square minus 2xy plus 7y square minus 48x minus 48y plus this is some 144. Okay. So my point is all three questions are quite similar. The first one, second one, third one that I have done. But one is horizontal, easy. One is vertical, somewhat easy. But when it is same data but rotated one, we have to do quite a bit of work. There is some other way to do this question. I'll discuss later. But right now we can take it like this. Okay, first thing we found center as a midpoint of the foci. From the center you find distance to one focus, call it as AE. Distance to one end of major axis A. Divide them, you will get E. And the A by E we can find from that. Then based on that we find where directrix is meeting major axis and then really find directrix. You can use any one of the focus and the corresponding directrix and use original definition. I think today I can give some work, some main material work. Okay. I'm not asking you to complete 40 questions, but based on what we discussed yesterday and today, first 40 questions can be easily completed in main material. Okay. So you can try first 20 questions, right?
Yes, sir. We will try.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, this question I'm going to erase. Anybody any doubt or anybody need more time to copy? Okay, I'm going to erase this one. First 20 questions are very, very simple. Okay, so please try today. Don't say I have not tried. Tomorrow, don't say that I have not tried. Because simple questions, if you don't do, you will not able to follow further things. Okay. One important property of ellipse is you take any ellipse, take any point on that, find distance to first focus, find distance to second focus. This may change, but their sum will never change. It is always constant. We are going to prove that. And that is equal to length of major x also. Okay. Okay, so let us take ellipse. Sorry. These are the two foci. Foci can be a little closer also, of course. Let us say this is a point P with x coordinate as x, but I don't even know y coordinate. But this is AE comma 0 S. This is minus AE comma 0 S dash. Okay. And the equation of ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, and a is greater than b greater than 0. Okay. If I want to find this distance SP, anybody want to give an idea how to find this distance? I know only x coordinate of the point. I want to find SP distance. Any idea? One method is
Sir, find the distance from the point to directrix and.
Yeah, that's good. I can find y coordinate here, then this one here, y will come root over 1 minus x square by a square into b square. Then find normal distance formula. But better than that is using the definition of ellipse. What is that? Instead of finding distance to focus, I can find distance to directrix. So I'll call this as m, and this as this is m dash. Okay. So instead of finding SP, you can write E into PM. Okay. Anybody want to tell if x coordinate is x here, what is this PM distance? Anybody? What is the equation of directrix?
A by E minus x.
AE.
Yeah. Because if this is origin, from here to here distance is x, whereas from here to here distance is A by E. So if you want this distance from A by E, remove x, you will get A by E minus x. Or from a point to a line distance formula, substitute x as x here, bring this here, x minus A by E. So this is x minus A by E. So that is Ex minus E. Okay. Let us see what is this distance. S dash P. That will be E into P M dash. If you want distance to this focus, it is eccentricity times distance to this direction. And from here to here, what is the distance?
X plus A by.
Yeah, from here to here, x, because I allow x coordinate, and from here to here, A by E. It will be x plus A by E. So that will be Ex plus E. It is not x minus A by E, sorry. It is A by A minus x, because A by E is greater. I wrote wrong, and this also A by E. Both are same, but here A by A minus, sorry. So this is A minus Ex. This is A plus Ex. When x changes, this will change, but you can see their sum doesn't change. SP plus S dash P is A minus Ex plus A plus Ex. Ex you can cancel. You will get 2A. So you take any point, this may change, but their sum is always constant, and it is equal to length of major axis. If it is a vertical ellipse, it is not 2A, it may be 2B. But what is the important point is, it is equal to length of major axis. So sum of focal distances of any point on ellipse is equal to length of major axis is constant and equal to length of major axis. The constant and equal to length of major axis. Okay, so don't neglect math homework. Ellipse mains material, first 20 questions, please try them. You may have few doubts, tomorrow I'll discuss. And after tomorrow's class, I'll ask everybody to submit. Now I don't want to delay the homework because people are doing chemistry and math, they're not doing it. So please complete by tomorrow. Tomorrow class I'll discuss doubts. So there's no excuse for not submitting homework now because I'm clarifying doubts. After tomorrow's class, I'll ask you to submit. Is it okay, everybody?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tomorrow I'll cover some more points, but this is sufficient for doing the first 40. Okay, class is over. Somebody completed what is there on the board, you can leave. Thank you.